Good morning, happy Tuesday. It's the Tuesday after Mother's Day. Happy belated Mother's Day. I did put a comment on my community post. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. To me, Mother's Day is every day, because if you're a real mother, you do so much. You advocate for your kids. You want to make sure they're clean. You want to make sure they're healthy, they're well fed, they're educated, they're socialized. It's just so much. And let's not take for granted that there are fathers who are just as dedicated to their kids as the mothers are. When I think of a father who is a good father to his kids, if you make sure that your kids are taken care of, not just the basic necessities, but they're able to, and give your kids, I stress this so much, give them a relationship with Christ. It means so much, because I'm gonna tell you something. There are two forces. There's good and there's evil, and I'm telling you, evil, you got to be able to stand up to the devil. I'm telling y'all, and you got to be in the Word. I'm not perfect. I make a lot of mistakes. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, and I own that. I understand that, and that's why I'm here to try to. If I can help one young lady, I'm speaking about young ladies because I am a young lady. I was a young lady. I'm still a young lady, 59 years old. But anyway, what I'm saying is, y'all, all I want is I love to see young people doing good, not just my kids, but all children. And, I got a testimony. I got a couple of testimonies. My son, he has a testimony. And I know during April I was supposed to sit down and have autism talks and everything, and I just didn't get a lot of views, and I just got kind of like discouraged. But no, I'm not going to let nobody discourage me from doing what I was put here to do. I feel that way. So my son and he and I talked, and he actually wants to do a video about autism. So, and he has a YouTube channel. So what I said that we would do first, the first part, we're going to do a two-part video. The first part is going to be on my channel, and then I'll direct you over to his channel to look at the other part. He wants to get into screenwriting and things like that, and I am going to help him. And if you, under the sound of my voice, and you know anybody that does things with screenwriting, like anything in the movie industry, I'm paying for different subscriptions for him to, just see what's out there. It's like screenwriting and things like that. And I just feel like since the day I told him, he said he wanted to screenwrite. He's written some scripts. And the reason why he said that he wanted to do that is because he wants to do something that he don't have to be around a lot of people, because that makes him anxious. And I'm so proud of him, because y'all, you know what he told me? We were talking one day, and I was asking him about, did he ever think that he wanted to get married? Because he don't drive. The anxiety that he have, if we're say we're walking coming out of a grocery store, if he's on the outer side where the cars are passing and the car starts passing, he automatically goes to the other side. That's the anxiety that he have. And I am one of the parents. I want my kids to be the best that they can be. I do. But if his 100% is my 50 or 25, I have to accept that. God's will is going to be done, right? So a lot of times we stress our kids out, wanting them to be what we want them to be instead of what they want to be. I'm not that type of mother. I want you to be, I told my son, whatever you want to do, whatever skill that you want to perfect, you need to work on it every single day. Every single day. Y'all, I might not be looking at y'all, I'm looking at the road because I'm driving. I'm not being rude. I'm not a rude person. But yeah, so that's what I told him. So I want to talk to y'all about something else. Well, that's all I'm gonna tell y'all right now. So I always try to think smart, And so there are some things that I may be experiencing that I'm not going to share at that time, but I may share it later for security reasons or for, to protect people's identity and things like that. So some things you just can't share in real time. Does that make sense? Yeah. You can be transparent, but you have to be transparent smart. Yeah. That young lady out here running in her Daisy Dukes. But yeah, it's not hot today. My car says 66. Yeah, we've been getting a lot of rain. But yeah, y'all. So how is everybody doing? With God's help and with prayer, my Mother's Day this time wasn't so sad. I love my mother, and I know that she knew that I loved her. And I prayed for the day when I could just live, and the Lord has let me see that. And that's why I'm saying, if you could just get into a relationship with Him, it could change your whole outlook on life, because I ain't perfect. I sin daily. We all do. I make mistakes. But I just try to be the best version of myself. And I want people to know that God is real. And if they don't think He's real, I want them to be able to see Him in me. I'm serious. I do. Not perfection. I'm just saying. Just trying to live right. A life pleasing to God. And y'all know I ain't always done that. I told y'all my story. I didn't hide it. So y'all know. You don't know everything because everything ain't your business. I ain't told y'all my business now. But yeah, I'm headed to the orthodontist. I had trying to cut back. So instead of eating a whole hot dog, right, I went and got a chili cheese dog from Sonic. I ate half of the bun, then I cut it up in small pieces. And so when I did that, I took the fork and some kind of way I bent my permanent retainer wire, the retainer wire in the back. And so I could tell, it's not really that sturdy right there. That's how I know. So I'm going because I don't want that wire to start shifting my teeth. Because that's what a permanent retainer do, hold your teeth in place. But if that wire's not there, it can start separating. And I paid too much money to go back to Gaps. I really did. Yeah, but I just wanted to talk to anybody that would listen to me. What y'all do for Mother's Day? For Mother's Day, I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm not a big person that likes to dine out, eat out. I do seldomly, but I prefer my own home cooked food. Just because I know how it's prepared, and a lot of the food that's cooked in the restaurants cooked with a lot of sodium and stuff like that. And I take blood pressure medicine. I'm trying to be more smart because, when we say health is wealth, that is true. Because if you get older, you start having a lot of health problems. Doctor bills and lab work and everything get very expensive. You have one illness to wipe out your retirement savings account. So, I'm just trying to be smart. I know I still don't do everything because my daughter bought me a Mother's Day cake from a local bakery that I love, and I ate that Monday and Tuesday, but I don't think I'm eating anymore. I think that's it. Give myself 2 days with it. So when I want something sweet, I'm gonna do fruit. Yeah, but I'm trying. It ain't easy because coming from a person that's a foodie, you know what I'm saying? In Louisiana, we know somebody coming on, we start getting pots together. Cooking and feeding people is my love language. It is. We got a big funeral this weekend. My pastor's brother. I don't know if my pastor's gonna preach the funeral or not. He might, but anyway, we gotta, I work in the kitchen, so we doing that. And y'all, everything is so high. At one time, I was able to get a case of leg quarters for $17. Now a case of leg quarters is, I think $30, and then at the store I get them from, it's a 10% upcharge. So you're looking at $33. So anyway, we're gonna do some good old spaghetti. Yeah. But I just want to stop and say hi. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. I don't want to be boring to y'all, but I just wanted to come on and holler at y'all and see how everybody was doing. I'm headed to this dentist office. orthodontist office. And I'll talk to y'all later. Much love. Bye.